syntax for map function. Okay. So what is the syntax for map function? So it's map, and there are two things that you have to provide for map. Okay. First thing is a function. Okay. So it can be a regular function like one that we defined using DEF and so on, or it can be a lambda function. Okay. So the first part is something to be done. So what to do, that's what the first part is. The second part is what do we do it to? Sequence upon which the function must be applied. So that's the syntax for map. Okay. So let's look at how that is used. So we have L1, 5, 7, 22, 97, and say 54. Okay. Suppose we want to square each of these numbers and save them into a new list, say L2. Okay. So we say map. Okay. Now we give two things, right? The what to do. What to do can be a lambda. Lambda, okay, x and x squared. So now we're going to apply this. Okay, so now it needs only one number. X is the only one number that it needs. And this list has numbers, so we can say apply that lambda onto L1, elements of L1. Okay, now what this will do is this will create a map object. It doesn't do all the computations at this time. It does the computation when you use it, and at that time the map will become empty after that, because it will perform the operations and then you will have nothing inside it. So if you print it, okay, you're going to see lambda I misspelled. Okay. So L2 is a map object. Okay. I can say list L2 okay, so now the list function opens up the map and does the operation and populates the list with those operations. So now that it is done, now you see L2 has nothing in it. Well, L2 has still the map, but it doesn't have, if you do list L2 again, it's going to give you an empty list. So you can use it only one time. And if you want to use it again, then you have to set it up again. Okay. So this is map function with lambda. Let's look at the filter function. Lambda function with filter. Okay. Now filter is also like map. Okay, syntax for filter function is filter okay, then a function, and then the sequence upon which you want to apply the function. Okay. And the function, because it is a filter function, the function that you provide usually filters the items by some condition. Okay. Now let's look at another list. Say L1 equal to 5, 7, 22, 97, 54, 62, 77, 23, 73, and 61. Okay. Now suppose we want to create another list, okay, and you want all the numbers that are divisible by 2, okay. So what we can do is filter. There are more than one way of doing this, but this is an example of how to use filter. So we're going to give a lambda function, lambda x. Okay, so that's the value that is going to be entered into the function. And the expression is we're going to find the modulus of 2, okay, x modulus 2, so which means it's divide by 2, and then see what the remainder is. Now if the remainder is 0, okay, so this function is now, this lambda function is going to return true or false. Okay. So is x modulus 2 is 0 or not? Checking that and then returning back, and then you say L1. So now the filter is going to filter in the true values. If it is true, okay, the filter will select it. If it is not true, the filter is going to let it be. Okay, so once again, filter is set up. Okay, now to see what's in it, we have to list it. And once you use it, it's gone. if you do another list L2, then you'll have nothing in it. Okay, so we have lambda function, and we use lambda function with map and with filter. And you can use lambda function other places too. These are two use cases, and we will look at a larger use case little later. Now I want to deviate a little bit